to my channel. It is your girl, Dutchy. And what in the actual world, we have hit 60,000 subscribers. Oh my god. Honestly, I cannot thank you guys enough. 60k. 60k. What in the actual world? Thank you. Like, thank you so much. I can't express my love for you guys enough. And I feel like I say that every time I thank you guys, but truly, thank you guys. I would not be here creating content like this and making a living out of doing what I love without you guys. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It's literally a dream to me. I need to stop now or I'm gonna start crying, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We only hit 50k just over a month ago, and I can't. So, in honor of 60,000 subscribers and growing this awesome fam, I thought I would do a 60k Q&qAy. I seem to be doing a new Q&qAy whenever I hit another 10,000 subscribers. So, just because like there's new people coming in and I want you guys to be like family to me. So, as per usual, I took to my Instagram. Yes, this is it. This is her feed. I'm so bad at self-promo. If you want to follow me, you can. You don't have to. I DM you guys sometimes. I lurk you guys. It's a treat. It's fun. But this is where I ask you guys to ask me some questions. So I'm going to go through them now. I also told you guys not to hold back because I'm a little bit scared, but like, I'm an honest girl. What's your favorite song at the moment? Never Seen the Rain by Tones and I actually freaking love it. It just puts me in the best mood. It's such an anthem, such a bop. Yeah. Do you like Halloween? Yeah, I do. I don't necessarily celebrate it myself. I feel like in Australia we don't celebrate it as much. Don't get me wrong, there's still people that do and have Halloween parties and stuff. I just never really have. But I love nothing more than scrolling through Insta at this time of the year and seeing everyone's Halloween dress ups. Like, I love it. Would you date a girl that has a boyfriend and he doesn't mind her fucking with girls? Absolutely not. That is not a healthy sort of relationship at all. Because it's kind of like invalidating the whole girls being able to date girls thing. Like being like, oh no, I'm fine, you can fuck with girls, you know? Because like two girls can date and fall in love and stuff, so like that's totally not okay. No, I would not. Tips on asking out or confessing feelings to your friend who you're crushing on. Honestly, I get this question a lot, and every time I say the same thing. It depends on the situation. It depends on how close you are, obviously, how like the vibes, because I can't see you guys interact or anything. If you feel as though maybe she feels the same, it might be a little bit easier to sort of slip that into convo and be like, hey, I kind of have feelings for you, or ask her on a date or that sort of thing. You only live once, right? And if you're going to regret not saying something, then I think you should just go for it. Shoot your shot. But yeah, it depends entirely on the situation. How did you find your style? It's a tough one. I didn't really find it. I sort of just started buying clothes that I liked. Like if I saw a cool tee in like the dude section of a store, I'd just buy it. And then I started doing that and like really coming into like a tomboy-ish look. There's not one particular person that I draw inspo from. There's definitely like Instagram accounts and I'm like, damn, they dress well, but I don't necessarily wear what they wear. I just sort of vibe with what they're wearing and then like create my own. In terms of finding my style, I just stopped following trends, I guess you could say. Started wearing what I felt comfortable in, and yeah. What to do if you've come out to your friends and stuff but start questioning your sexuality again? Your sexuality is valid regardless of if you're still questioning or confused. You can come out and come out again and come out again until you're 100% sure of who you are and what you are. It's no big deal. However, society sees it as a big deal, so I guess that's why you're a little bit stressed about it. I think maybe just take some time, keep it to yourself, take some time to figure yourself out. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're such a liar, you know, like, and if they are, they're not your true friends. But it's okay, like it's okay to be questioning, it's okay to come out of something and then think maybe you're not, and it is a confusing time. Figuring out your sexuality is such a confusing time. Trust me, I've been there and I've done the same. I've obviously come out as bi and I am bisexual, but there were definitely times after coming out where I was like, wait, am I actually a raging lesbian and not bisexual? It happens, like you get confused, you go through stages, it's completely fine. Don't stress, well, try not to stress too much about it. It's okay if you've come out as something to your friends. Just figure yourself out, take some time. You don't have to be like, oh, actually, no, I don't think that's who I am. Unless, of course, you want to. But I think maybe just give yourself some time. You don't have to say anything and see how it goes. How are you feeling? I'm actually feeling really, really good at the moment. Cool things are happening. It's coming towards the end of the year, which is my favorite part. Christmas, New Year's is literally my favorite part of the year. Good. Where do you shop? Your style is just amazing. Bless, that is so sweet. I shop in a lot of different places. Actually, half my wardrobe is op-shopped. Like, I love a good oppie shoppy with my mate. Like, for example, most of the shirts you see me wear in videos or like on my Instagram are usually op-shopped. All those Ralphies and Tommies and things are usually 9 times out of 10 thrifted. Practically all my jeans are A brand because they are the only brand that fit my body type, like perfectly snug. They are honestly the most comfortable jeans. And then a lot of my jumpers are also thrifted, or sometimes I shop at Universal Store, Glue, Edge. A lot of these are Aussie. Offens, I love Offens. I'm all about their company, all about everything they do. My girl Brienne also has a cool clothing line called Rift Supply Co. A couple of my beanies and tops are from there as well. Yeah, just heaps of different places really. How do I know if I'm bi or gay or bi or pan? Please help a sister out. I can't answer this question without being you and being in your shoes, but I think just take some time to figure out who you're attracted to. Bi and pan can often be super, super confusing, as can bi and gay or pan and gay. I guess you just have to sort of think of the definitions. Are you attracted to your own gender and another gender? Or are you maybe possibly attracted to most people and that doesn't bother you? When did you know you were bi? Also love you too. I found out I was bi 3 years ago. How long did it take you to figure out your sexuality and how long were you closeted? I was closeted for about 6 to 8 months. It took me about that time to figure it out too. I was just seeing a few girls and doing things with girls and knowing I was capable of being in love with a female and being sexually attracted to one and having sex with one and enjoying it so much. I should have just known. But at the same time, when you think you've been straight your whole life, it was confusing. So I was just doing my own thing, doing things with girls, enjoying it so much and not really thinking about it until I got to a stage where I was like, okay, I need to sit down with my own feelings on my own mind and figure this girl out. So probably, yeah, 6 or 8 months. Freakiest thing you've done with a girl, also body count. She doesn't kiss and tell, honey. No, I actually did leak my body count in another video that I've posted. If you find that, you are the real MVP. It's gone up by 1. Oh, gross. The freakiest thing I've done with a girl. Probably not so much what I did, it's where I did it. I mean, maybe both. I'm just gonna leave it at that. How many exes do you have? 4. Can you like 2 people at once being bi? I have a boyfriend, but I also like a girl. I honestly don't think that actually has anything to do with being bi. I just think as a human being, you can like 2 people at once. So yeah, it is possible. I've definitely had a crush on or liked 2 people at one time before, but I wasn't in a relationship. But yeah, it's possible. Can you speak Dutch? I think I've answered this before, but ja, natuurlijk spreek ik Nederlands. Hoe gaat het met jou? I do speak Dutch. Definitely not as well as I should, but my dad speaks Dutch to me. He barely ever speaks English to me. And my mum is Australian, so she speaks English to me, but she can also speak Dutch. But I'm planning on going over to visit the family next year, so I should probably get my Dutch in check. Hey, what would you be doing if it weren't YouTube? Well, I am doing some other things at the same time. I don't do YouTube full time yet. That is obviously the ultimate goal. But if I wasn't into YouTube at all, and I was just doing something else in my life, I would be studying to be a psychologist fully. I've done a double degree in criminology and psychology, so I'd probably be doing my master's and everything in psychology. And if not that, I'd want to be in the police force or border security, border patrol, that sort of thing. What's your opinion on straight girls kissing for attention from guys? It's a tough one. Like, it annoys me because they're obviously trying to look gay to get that attention from a guy, or trying to look hot. And like, yeah, I get it, two girls kissing is hot, but like when two like straight girls are literally kissing each other for the attention of a guy, I think that's like a little bit sad. Like, you are so much better than that. If you want the attention from a guy, go up and get it. Go and talk to them. Get that boy, you know? I feel like girls don't have to do that, and I know it happens. Yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, I'm also like, you do you. Like, just as long as everyone's happy, it's a hard one. Advice for getting over a crush on a straight guy? I guess just like anything, getting over someone is difficult. Surrounding yourself with friends and family, moving on, making new friends, getting a hobby, or really like throwing yourself into a hobby that you really like, giving yourself like no time to think about them, that sort of thing. TikTok is how you can get over someone, because you'll be on that thing 24/7. Would you ever date a fan? I feel like I get this question every single Q&A. I don't know, I can't answer that because I've never been put in that position. If they were my age or a little bit older, probably, but it would depend. How do you truly know that you are bi? I'm pretty sure I am, but I don't know for sure. Love you. Love you too. I just know, I think I just know within myself. I've had time to think it through. I've been with someone of the same gender, and I've been with someone of the opposite gender, and of who I'm attracted to, and I know that I'm capable of loving both, or more than one, I should say. And I know that I'm attracted to girls and guys. I know I'd sleep with them both, and I know I'd be in a relationship with them both. That's what makes it clear to me. I know it's not as clear to some, but yeah. Where do you go to get cheap clothes that say I'm gay, but not too much so the fam doesn't know? An op shop. Thrift shop. Have you been to the States yet, or would you like to at some point? Yeah, I have. I went to Coachella last year with one of my housemates. It was awesome. I have fam in Canada as well. Yeah, I'd come back for sure. I love the shopping over there. Woo! School, I get asked what sexuality I am, but I'm not sure yet. What do I say to people who ask? Say, honey, it's none of your business. That's super annoying. People can be so inquisitive, and it's kind of like, especially like straight people, no offense, and they just want to know what you are. They find it so easy to be like, so like, what's your sexuality? And it's like, hello, it's a big deal for some of us. We can't just like blurt that out. Some of us aren't ready, and some of us don't know. So sit down, sis. I guess it's hard in a situation like that. You can literally say to them though, like, I don't need to tell you that. I don't owe you that information. I'm still trying to figure that out, or I don't know. It's completely up to you what you say. But don't feel like you have to disclose any information, because you don't. How to give good head, let's be real. I mean, literally just watch below her mouth. Come on. How to explain to my mum that being bi isn't being confused or indecisive? This one's a bit difficult. I think if you tell her that her thinking that you are confused makes you upset, and invalidates your sexuality, that can help. I think just explaining how you feel and being like, well, no, I'm not confused. I know who I like and who I'd love and who I'd date. Just making it fully clear to her that it's not a stage of confusion and it's not a phase. Wow, this one's rude. You give me bottom vibes. Are you a bottom? Like, I'm not specifically a bottom, no, especially not with girls. I'm verse, I'm a switch, I reckon. No, I mean, with girls, I really do like getting on top. With guys, it's kind of like 50-50. That was a lot of info. Goodbye. How many hours do you spend at your other job? 30 The past 2 weeks I've done like 45, but it usually ranges between 30 and 35. What is your opinion on friends with benefits? Will it work or will it eventually be effed up? Oh my god, touchy subject. Not really. I once had a thing with a girl that was friends with Ben's and it was great. And now it's shit. We're not friends anymore. Let's just say that. Was it worth it for the hot sex? Definitely. I don't know. I think if you are the right friends and you appreciate each other, you have that good friendship beforehand, you can communicate effectively, and you can be open and honest with each other, I think it really can work. I think in my situation, things just got messy because it was so easy and good between us, but then there were other things going on in both of our lives. And then feelings started making their way into the situation, so that was a bummer. When was your first lesbian experience? Like 3 or 4 years ago now. What's your type in a woman? A woman? No, like a tomboy dressing, androgynous dressing girl with a really good personality, cool style, funny, trustworthy, that sort of thing. Do you ever find yourself walking like a lad and talking like a fucking male? Because I do. Yes, I'm such a dude. Even when like I went shopping with one of my girlfriends and a guy, we were in this super... Hello. What's with neighbors seeing me filming and then like when they look at me and they see me? Like normal people, you know, if they'd see someone filming, they'd probably look up and be like, oh, and look away. Every single person in my street that has seen me film has looked up at me and kept that eye contact, and it is so awkward. And they're standing right out the front of my house right now and still looking at me. Oh, come on, hun, on you get. Oh, there's a dog. But yes, we were in this shop that was super, super, super femme. I liked like approximately one thing in there. And I was standing with this guy friend of mine and I was like, oh, I'm such a dude. And he was like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I was like, oh, I know, but I am such a boy. What was your first job? My first job was working in a cake shop. On a scale of 1 to 10, how gay are you? 11. What inspired you to film YouTube videos? Shannon Beveridge. In terms of documenting the whole sexuality thing, and it just really helped me get through. It was pretty therapeutic for me to come out that way and be talking about sexuality and gender identity and things like that with other people, because I knew that it would be helping just more than just me. That's really what inspired me. What's one thing you did as a kid that was clearly gay? I didn't do anything clearly gay, but I was really into girls in terms of like thinking they were really gorgeous and pretty and wanting to be them. Turns out I didn't want to be them, honey. I wanted to be on top of them. In your opinion, which gender is better at sex? Women. So guys, do you have any tattoos? If yes, what do they mean? Yeah, I have a grow tattoo here. That's just like a constant reminder to grow, get out of my comfort zone. Yeah, whenever I get an opportunity to just go ahead and do it. And then I've got now on my wrist here, and that's just to live in the now, to not live with regret. Everything happens for a reason, that sort of thing. I want so many more. I want snake tattoos. I want something in Dutch for my Dutch heritage. I want a lot, and they coming. They is coming. What advice would you give someone who is in a heterosexual relationship who realizes they are bi? Yo, this is exactly what happened to me. I was like, this is okay, and I started like having feelings and thoughts about sleeping with a girl. My partner and I were very, very open about it, very trustworthy of each other, but we'd been together for so long it was kind of easy to talk about. And I was kind of like to him, okay, because the two of us had been in a super, super committed relationship and we got into one super early, so neither of us had really experimented, or I'd experimented with other guys, but like never girls or anything like that. It was a super healthy break that we took. I literally said to him, I told him what was going on. He could feel like a little bit of distance from me. I told him what was going on. He was so understanding of it, and he was literally like, okay. And I was like, well, he's like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, let's have a little break. It'll probably be healthy for the relationship as well, because we've been living together as well and together for so long. And we just hadn't, I think we were becoming really dependent on each other as well. And that wasn't healthy. So it wasn't only that, we still loved each other and we were still sleeping together and everything, but we'd become really dependent. We did everything together. And I think at the end of the day, having a break, not only just to discover myself and my sexuality and him and his, it was probably going to happen anyway, even if it hadn't have been for that reason. Yeah, so we literally spoke, we had a break, and I experimented and I became one with myself and figured out my sexuality, and yeah, that was super healthy for the both of us. At the same time though, if you're realizing that you're bi but you have no desire to go ahead and experiment or explore that sort of side to your sexuality, then you don't have to. Like, if you're completely happy and everything in your relationship, then you don't need to do that. But if you're wanting to, definitely go down the route of speaking to him. If you're thinking about going down that route, definitely speak to him. Keep everything open and honest. You never know how he's going to react. Yeah. Have you ever had phone sex, either texting or talking on the phone, or both? Yeah, both. Have you ever had car sex? Yes. Well, those were fab. Got a nice and honest there for a few of those. Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. I'll do another one at 70K, woohoo. If you have any other questions or want to chat about anything else in the comments, definitely don't be afraid to do so. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.